حواك الله حبيبي.
Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine.
İngiltere'nin başkenti Londra'da Filistin dostluk grupları sivil inisiyatiflerini oluşturduğu protesto gösterileri yapılıyor.
We are quick to consume, and it is not simply a question of differing views. Forget emotions, this is facts. What I spit is the truth. It's not about if you're a Christian or if you're a Jew. They're just people living in different conditions to you. They still die when you bomb their schools, mosques and hospitals. It's not because of rockets, please God, can you stop this all? I'm not related to the strangers on the TV, but I relate because those strangers could have been me. Words can never ever explain the real tragedy. It's not a war, they're just murdering more rapidly, and we are automatically supporting pure savagery. Imagine how you feel if this was your family. This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. We'll suck until your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! If Ibrahim Abu Saraya could resist without a wheelchair, 10-year challenge to a reggae, we are still here. Until that killer Netanyahu, we should feel fear. Old live to us and guarantee the children will care. Criminal, not invincible, and you know it. Samadoun, still sitting in their stoic. May not feel us with you when you listen to our poems. You inspire humanity. Your resistance is heroic. Regardless of talk, it's time we answer the call. Through your strength of spirit, you provide example for all. How to live, how to love.
Finally say this, for those Palestinians who are refugees in Lebanon, in Jordan, in many other countries, we also remember you. We are not going to forget you either. You are part of the many refugees around the world. And so, my friends, thank you for your attendance today. Thank you for your solidarity. And thank you for caring for the Palestinian people.
To the UK government, it's clear. Yeesh asked for sanctions when? Now! Sanctions on Israel! Now! Sanctions on Israel! Now! Sanctions on blah blah blah! Sanctions on Israel! Now! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Free! Free! Palestine! Allah!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Takbir!
Allah! Allah!
ارفع ايدك على الصوت! ارفع ايدك على الصوت! ارفع ايدك على الصوت! ارفع ايدك على الصوت! فلسطيني ما يهاب الموت! فلسطيني ما يهاب الموت! فلسطيني ما يهاب الموت!
فلسطيني ما يهاب الموت!
تكبير!
الله أكبر! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى!
بالروح بالدم نفديك يا أقصى! بالروح
yourself safe, comrades. I said free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Together, guys, all together!
All together, you guys!
Saying the same thing! Guys, we're going to just have your attention for 2 minutes. What we need to do, inshallah, is to move off of the road, move to the right of the stand. So come off the road and move to the right, and also if you can move back. Pass the message backwards as well. Move back, guys, move back if you can. Start moving back, everyone, and to the right. Move to the right and move back, please. Thank you.
Takbir! Takbir! Takbir!
That what I'm about to say will be in line with the condemnation of what's happening to Palestinians by all the Jewish groups on the left in the UK. Jewish Voice for Labour. Namod, Vashti, Judas, Jewish Network for Palestine. I'm going to read out first a statement by the Jewish Socialist Group. Jewish Socialists will always stand with the oppressed, never with the oppressors. We will always oppose racist violence, ethnic cleansing, ultra-nationalist and fascist incitement. So we stand today with the Palestinian residents of Jerusalem, defending themselves against the violence of settlers and the Israeli authorities.
When I say long live Palestine, I want everybody in here to say long live Gaza. Are you with me? This is for Palestine and Allah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! This is for Palestine of Quds, the capital Jerusalem. Unarmed people marching to the wall and they're shooting them. Suppression is a question, resistance is the answer. Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Now, an important thing for us to understand, there are those that say, in what way does the plight of the Palestinian people relate to somebody living in Britain today? We know two things. Number one, the foundation of the apartheid state was established by the British Mandate, who had to apply the Balfour Declaration. What it meant was separate educational institutions for Jewish people and for Palestinian indigenous people. Secondly, we know that the British established the skeletal structure of what would become the IDF in 1936, when the Palestinians had the largest documented strike in human history.
Demolishing across the West Bank. It's a basic lie of the occupation. As our friends have told us and our partners across Palestine, this is an ongoing Nakba. Squeezing Palestinians out of their homes and lands, using apartheid planning laws, using the
our minds. It has put most of its efforts and focus on not just the colonization of the minds of Palestinians, but pro-Palestinians. They want us to think it's hopeless. They want us to think it's useless. As Omar Barghouti, the co-founder of BDS, said, Israel's reaction to BDS is very much along the line of Gandhi's famous statement. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. And we are in the then they fight you part. Here's to winning! This government, guys, we all stand here today as citizens with dignity and freedom of speech, demanding that the British government, public bodies, and civil society hold Israel accountable and take meaningful action to prevent the further ethnic cleansing of the Palestinians. The British government, public bodies, authorities and civil society must not condemn
to the evictions in Sheikh Jarrah. And I want to tell you that the people of Sheikh Jarrah are our friends. My union, the National Education Union, sends delegations to Palestine twice a year during our school holidays. We send union members who meet with teachers and other staff, with parents and children in schools in the occupied territories. And as part of those visits, we meet the families in Sheikh Jarrah. We visit the households of the people in Sheikh Jarrah. So when I say they're our friends, I don't just mean metaphorically, I mean literally. Those people are our friends. And I want to say these evictions are unjust. And as the TUC says, as the TUC says, there's a very good chance that those evictions are a war crime. The UN says that those evictions are a war crime. So I am calling on the Israeli government to stop the evictions in Sheikh Jarrah, to stop the incursions into the Al-Aqsa, to stop the bombings that are killing civilians in Gaza. And I am calling on the UK government, the US government, the EU government. They must act. They must tell the Israeli government that they have to withdraw. We want peace.